Hey, what's up, my people? It's your boy Jayola Tesi. Welcome to my podcast channel, 60 Minutes TV, Fact of Your Fact, where we get to talk about things that are happening in the music industry and the world in diaspora. Fact of Your Fact deals with trends, anything that's got to do with trend whatsoever is happening, be it on social media or off social media. That's what we're going to be discussing on 60 Minutes TV, Fact of Your Fact. Like I said before, my name is Jayola Tesi, but before we get into it, I want to say a big shout out to all my followers, my listeners that has been streaming, that has been listening to my podcast. Big shout out to all of you. You're all wonderful. So today I'm going to be talking about the one and only Marine Star girl, Ayra Starr. But before we get into this, let's go for a little short break. We'll be right back. Yeah, you're welcome back. Like I said, we're gonna be talking about Ayra Starr. She just dropped a new album, and we're gonna be digging in and doing a review on the album. Like you all know, Ayra Starr was signed to Maven Records sometimes back, which she dropped a very wonderful and awesome hit. And since then, she refused to stop, and she doesn't look like someone that is ready to stop apparently. So she just dropped a new body of work, which to me it's so fascinating, and oh god, I just can't have enough of it. But before we go into this, I need you all to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are 60 Minutes TV and News, and subscribe to my podcast channel on Anchor FM. You can follow me on my personal handle on Instagram is Diary of a Gemini, but you can also follow the official handle, which is We Are 60 Minutes and News. So let's get into the business of the day. Ayra Starr. Let me give you a proper introduction in case some of you don't know. Ayra Starr's real name is Onyikosola Sarah Aderibibe, which makes her my namesake. So let's be guided on that. And second of all, let me bust your head. She was born June 14, 2002. June 14, which makes her my birthday month. I am June 12, she's June 14. So you can now understand where the speciality and, how will I put it, the uniqueness comes from, the love, so you can understand where it comes from. So she's professionally known as Ayra Starr, a Nigerian singer, songwriter, a model, born in Cotonou. That's deep. I've never been to Cotonou before though. Yeah, and she signed under Maven Record, like you all know. Now, enough about where she came from. Let us talk about a new album, 19 and Dangerous. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. She puts in so much work into this project, and this actually got me like, whoa, this is awesome. This is a good project. This is something you don't want to miss, because I literally put it on replay back to back. So I'm going to take you from track 1 till the end. You understand me? So don't go nowhere, because you're going to need to listen to my review on each track that is on this album. Yeah. So if you haven't downloaded this album, I'll advise you to just go to iTunes or any of your digital streaming platform and just listen, stream, because she's got loads. She's got loads. This is not just the regular music. This is, wow, don't let me sound like I'm hyping anyone here, but y'all know me very well. Y'all know I'll mess around when it comes to my music. I do it big. So now let me take it from track 1, which is Jen's Anthem. This is a unique song with a positive message. This song makes you want to put yourself first. If you understand music, if you're that type that doesn't understand that in this life you can't please anyone, then you need to listen to this music so that you can learn how to balance this factor on Not always thinking, oh, you have to do this to favor somebody. No, you need to learn how to put yourself first. This song reminds me so much of Thames when she dropped Mr. Rebel and Try Me. The element of reminding us that this generation knows what they are talking about. So even though some people always be like, oh, it's a generation of drug and sex and all. No, it is not. This is a generation that wants to sing good music. These young ladies are doing it like they are blowing my mind every day. And if I must say, James I Anthem is one track that actually makes me want to calm down and listen to what this new generation are dishing out. Because apparently I was close to even, I don't even give up on this generation. Because when you go on sing music, everything is about Big Yash and Igbo and all those things. But these ladies, this 20s baby, is it minimal or what do they call them? Babies. They are now doing it like back, like the OGs. They are dishing out messages and not just music. They are inspiring we, the adults. So for me, track one is everything, because if you listen to it, it actually talks about you taking care of yourself first. Because last, breakfast, everybody go there all right. So if you listen to that song, you'll be able to learn one or two things on how to handle life whenever it comes. Pressure, people, like you just have to, if you're that type that listening to music to understand music, because it's a different thing to listen to music and it's a different thing to understand it. So you must learn how to listen to understand the music. Then this track one, Jen's Anthem, is going to be a message you can make use of in your daily activities. So let's go straight to track two, Fashion Killer. I'm a fashion killer. Yeah, that track. Sha, don't go and use all your money to buy clothes too, because that track is tempting. Let's be realistic. Because I've been seeing trend on social media, people swagging up, trying to bring out the fashion killer in them and all that. Yeah, fashion killer is one of a kind. I literally wrote this down. So this was what came to my mind when I listened to it. In my words, in quotes, by 60 Minutes TV. Fact of a fact. Fashion killer sounds like what Wizkid would jump on, while Ayra Starr still be the one that will still kill it. The starting is so catchy. With the vibe, you don't need energy to vibe to it. That's a kind of song you can dance to without doing much. You understand? You just swag with it. Just be cruising on your just swag. You don't need to. No, that's that kind of song that you just want to feel. Probably your babe beside you. Just just swag. You understand? I wish we can have a remix with Wizkid. That is something Wiz Lion will just be messing around with. They give them JJ. So fashion killer is everything. You don't need to do too much to even vibe to it. Combination of selective outfit can just make you feel like you're the best. Get yourself a nice wristwatch. Let's say you're going to a club or a party, you understand, and you actually want to moralize yourself. Just blast fashion killer before you leave the house. You understand? Just blast it. Just be blasting it till you get to that party. You literally be feeling like the life of the party before you even enter the party. Because when you just realize that you're putting on a Rolex, you're putting on a Versace, a Hermes, all those mad ass designers, definitely. Well, now imagine yourself now blasting this song along. You're gonna feel like saying I enjoy on top 1,000 naira notes. You understand? So fashion killer is my jam. I love fashion killer. Fashion killer is everything. Yeah. And let's go straight to track three. Track three, Lonely. Track three. The honest truth is that I feel like she poured out her mind, like This song, if you're a feminist, don't go near this song. If you don't know how to say sorry, don't go near this song. This song, before I go deep into this track tree, I don't know. When she says she's 19 and she's dangerous, trust me, that girl is dangerous because for a 19-year-old lady to drop this kind of song, that's a thing for me. Because the message is just lonely. In my words, ladies, can you now see that even a star like Ayra, I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but I think it's Ayra or whatever, Ayra Starr, knows that apology can solve matters. And I further said, know one thing for the fact, 98% of artists and writers are reflection of what they write and sing about. Let me just explain that. If she can sing about being lonely and tendering apology and all those things, you should know that that is the element of the kind of person she is. Someone that realizes her mistake. Because the truth is that whatsoever you sing about is a reflection of who you are. Naira Marley is a perfect example. Baba Good. I don't want Naira Marley fans to come for me, but we all know that's the simple truth now. You understand? I am not saying I don't have anything against Naira. I'm a diehard Naira fan, but Naira is at least 70% a reflection of what he sings about. You understand? So apparently, if this young lady is singing about being lonely and talking about getting back to a partner and tendering apology and all those kind of stuff, so definitely I feel like that's her mentality. That's the kind of person she's actually going to be in a relationship. You understand? So lonely is a very awesome track. It can literally put you on that spot of missing your partner, and if you listen deep, you surely accept your wrongs and do whatsoever it takes to right them, because apparently that is what that song is all about, righting your wrongs when you're in a relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship or anything, but friendship. When you're wrong, just understand that you being lonely is not because people doesn't like you, but sometimes maybe the reason why you're lonely is simply because you're wrong, and you can actually amend your wrong by just saying sorry and apologize. So let's take it to track 4, which is Snitch. The bounce in this track is one of a kind. Word for word, it's mad. The kick is mad. Can't remember the last time I listened to pure R&B. And I'm going to tell you for the fact that I can't believe a product of 2002 can actually dish out a solid R&B music like that. Oh, this girl took me back to when I was still in Shongo day. Like years of them 112, years of them Mario, years of them B2K, years of no those ones are even recent. Let's talk about TLC, Jagged Edge, and likes of them, all those cool guys. Jaim, she took us back. She gave us that Joe feelings, them little bit of our Kelly feelings. You understand? If you're the OG, you go understand. If you understand music, you understand what this niche track actually did, what she did there, what this girl did. She really did loads of job. Them, I swear, she killed that song. I literally put it on replay. Like, this is something Rihanna can vibe to. This is something when you put a Rihanna on it and you put this girl on it, it is just going to be a compliment and compensation of giving us, don't let me use BB grammar, it's just going to sound like they're compensating we product of the 80s, that okay, sorry, we haven't given you guys good music for a long time. You understand? So track 4, Snitch, for me is a thing. It's a thing. You have to listen to it. Now let's take it to track 5, Toxic. I don't know how the writer, or if she wrote this song, I don't know. She was under that influence. This track, there was too much to it. Emotions poured out. Everything about this track actually brings out a trait of someone that is toxic, and I got intoxicated after listening to this track. If you're going through heartbreak, stay away from this track. That's just the simple truth. Because it's either it helps you heal or it gets you deep and you just want to swear for your partner like, Ogun kill you for doing this to me. But trust me, if you listen to Toxic, I think it's actually that track. It's gonna actually help you heal, or it's gonna get you deeper. Go through the pain, get out of it. Because at the end of the day, pains don't last. Oh my wow, alright. Everybody magic breakfast last. So the track 6, In Between, how she made Yoruba to be so appealing is what I don't understand. I just want to vibe to this song. When she started mixing the Yoruba, you have to be that mature mind to understand this song. This is not like every other this thing. The real truth is that I'm not trying to shade anyone. For the sub minimum mind, this song is not for you. It's not for you. Just don't go near it. So let's take it to track 7. Yeah. Baggy featuring CK. She chose like CK was the perfect person for this song. There's nothing anyone wants to tell me. CK voice popped up like a crescendo. Like he just popped out like that, and oh, the combination of the old slow grew together. This babe was on fire on that track, and she was just causing more inferno with CK. Like this is awesome. They both complement each other. Fact only, I'm not capping. I'm taking it to track 8, which is Karma, one of the most lovable songs that I listened to on this track. I haven't listened to songs like this for a while, but the message in Karma, you need to be intellectual to understand it. You need to have that level of understanding to know what she was trying to talk about. I'm not going to go deep into that, but I think it's best I let you go on stream and listen to Karma so that you understand when I said you need to be intellectual enough to understand this song. Now I'm taking it to track 9, Bloody Samaritan. This track got me hyped. From verse 1 till the end, the Afro vibe, the bounce is one of a kind. You can mistake it for Amapiano, but trust me, this is like 2-in-1 bounce. You can't actually call it Amapiano. You can't say it is not, you can't say it is Amapiano, because it has this in-house beat bounce and this Amapiano bounce. Like, I love this so much. I love this track so much. I love Bloody Samaritan so much. I love it so much. That's one of my favorite track as well. Track 10. Is it Bride Thing or whatsoever? This reminds me of Justin Bieber. This is a song I feel Justin Bieber can actually sing. This is something I feel like Justin Bieber can vibe to. The bounce is unique on its own, in its own way. Like, it's so unique, and it has that flavor that propels the originality of the vibe itself and the bounce of the beat. So yeah, this is it Brighter Thing or something? I think the spelling is BRIDERTN. That's the track 10 of the project. And track 11, I think track 11 is Ami. When I first heard this song, when it was playing, I can hear the shekere, and I went gaga immediately because the shekere was popping up like a crescendo line, and boom, everything just got me. She went into a prayer warrior mode to like deliver this song, and I think for everyone out there, this is a song you should listen to before you leave your house. Even when you're in your house, this is a song you should listen to, because we should understand that celebrities don't forget God, forget their lifestyle, forget the old thing. They don't joke with their God. The positive energy, the encouraging words in it, wake up, and the wake up call, everything. This song definitely for any hustler, Lagos hustlers to be precise, for any hustler all over the world, this is a song I think you should listen to, because it's actually going to propel you to greatness, because yeah, the message in it is so mature. So in a nutshell, Ayra Starr, is it Ayra? I don't even know. Ikosola Sarah de Bibigbe Ayra Starr of Maven Record, you've dropped something that is awesome. I fuck with you totally now. Your album is wonderful. Yeah, your album is wonderful. You did a nice job, and yeah, enjoy this so much, and work more harder, because I feel like the star is your limit, and you're still gonna do more, because I would always love to listen to your music. So in conclusion, it is good to see and hear this set of new generation artists dishing out this kind of music day in and out. I am tired of listening to some certain kind of music, and I literally give up on Nigerian music, on Nigerian musicians in general, because it seems like all of them they sleep back head for one side. But I am glad that most of all these artists are still now coming back, doing something wonderful. This girl, since she's been in the industry, she's never had the bad music. Take it from me as a fact. I've never, like, she's always surprising me, and I really appreciate her so much. Sometimes people try to say she sounds like Thames and oh, yeah, okay. So if you have problem with the fact that she sounds like Thames, then you don't appreciate good music. Because who else do you want her to sound like? She's supposed to be sounding like some work artist. This is a girl that should be compared to likes of Thames. I'm not saying rating them categorically, but comparison. Because if Thames is a role model to her, or if she looks up to Thames, then she picked the right person to look up to. But the real truth is that this girl doesn't actually sound like Thames. You are the one that actually thinks she sounds like. See, no artist sounds like no artist, but when you first hear them, because of the creativity wey dey inside their music, na that time you go talk say they sound like this and sound like that. But when you get to listen closer, when you listen very well, you realize that nobody sounds like anyone. They only sound familiar, and they don't sound like that person. You remember there was a time they said Vector sounds like Jay-Z. I told you he doesn't sound like Jay-Z. You can just see elements, you can feel elements of Jay-Z in his music. It doesn't sound anything like Jay-Z. So this lady here, she's done something wonderful, and we just have to give it to her. On this project, 19 and Dangerous, there's something for everyone to listen to. So go and download, stream, support this young talent. She's awesome. We need to continue supporting her. Till I meet you again, stay tuned for another episode, for another album review. Definitely one of the MW's signed, just got our own EP as well, which I'm going to be doing review on that as well. See you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that subscribe link. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're an artist, you want to know much on how you go survive in this industry, how you can be your own boss without any record label support and all those things, then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, 60 Minutes TV. Fact of your fact. Just go on YouTube, just search for We Are 60 Minutes TV and News. Anchor FM, 60 Minutes TV, Fact of your fact. And follow us on Instagram for updates. We Are 60 Minutes and News. My personal handle, Diary of a Gemini. If you want to promote your music, if you want to make inquiries, promote your product free of charge, just reach out to us on the number on your screen or on the flyer and all. See you some other time. Jayola Tesi. I'm signing out on New of Lagos. Peace.